Tessa, 400 IMs, never easy, but it was a really good win.
Thank you so much. No, having this as probably our last match, I just wanted to give it my all for Toronto. We've had such a fun season so far, and we just wanted to end it as well as we could.
There's been a real togetherness with this Toronto team, hasn't there?
Oh, our team has been so close, and that's made it so much more fun and way easier to race, harder for the team. Yeah, we've had a lot more fun than I could even imagine, so it's been so great so far.
And when in that race, did you feel Haley clawing back at you?
Yeah, I knew she was going to be there, either right beside me or like really close, and so I definitely didn't forget about her and wanted to just get my hand on the wall first.
It was a great win and big 16 points. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Won the 200 fly earlier. 20 minutes ago, she gets second in the 200 freestyle. And now here she is back to back with 3 really grueling events going the 400 IM and saving the most grueling for last.
Gunish actually for Energy Standard has the 5th fastest time in this event, so it's a good story for James Gibson and Energy Standard. The question, of course, in this event is those extra points at the 200, the checkpoint points. Who does that favor? Again, Flicketer hasn't been this huge early point. She's not pushing the 400 freestyle and grabbing those checkpoint points. She is content with winning it. Again, could she maximize the points a little more? Yes, but maybe she gets those points early. Maybe it doesn't turn into quite as successful. At the end of the day, obviously the game is to score as many points as possible, but I guess for me, the biggest story for Flicketer is that she upgrades from maybe scoring just a handful to at least getting 9, 12 points.
And I think that's the strategy behind next weekend and what Jeff Julian decides to do with her and the example of the 200 freestyle. Do we swim her in the 200 fly and then really save her to grab some checkpoints in the 400 IM and then also grab the victory potentially in this event? Or do we get the total points, what she can bring in the 200 free, and take what we can get out of her here in the 400 IM? And I think this was a great strategic move by Coach Julian to put her in these 3 events today, see what she can bring to us. Right now she's 3rd, which would be, hey, if I can get her in there and get a win in the 200 fly, get 2nd or 3rd in the 200 freestyle, and grab 2nd or 3rd here in the first 200 of an IM, I'm going to put her in all 3.
Well, the 200 free is going to be a gaping hole, particularly with. It's hard to imagine that Haughey's not going to challenge the world record once again. So everybody's going to have to be gunning it just to keep their points. And look at her. Just as we say, she's not trying to get checkpoint points. Here she is, and grabbing all 6.
Wow. And that's literally getting out of the 200 freestyle 20 minutes ago. Well, what a move.
She's like, hey, you guys are underselling me in my ability to get the checkpoint points. I can get all 6.
I am putting her in all 3 events next weekend.
They need her in all 3, right?
They do. They have to have her.
For sure you got to have her in the 200 butterfly.
For sure.
We're talking about with the 200 freestyle and what it's going to take. If Haughey is at world record pace next week, you got to be within 4 seconds of the world record to even keep your points.
You're not going to win the 200 freestyle, but you can grab some important points. And Flicketer, even not winning the 200 free, she has a chance in the 400 IM. I mean, in Gunish, and you talk about Pickram as well. Pickram, remember, we thought, well, she wouldn't grab those checkpoints, and she did that this past week. So she's got that capability of really flying out there that first 200.
And Cieplucha has been a real positive this season as well for Toronto. She scored 45 points in this event.
Her best finish this year, though, is 2nd, Bernie. She's won it a couple times, but you have to go back to last year for her last win in this event. Boy, she just motored on that breaststroke.
Well, it was the Abby Wood show during the regular season, right? She didn't let anyone win this event. Bailey Anderson, just as good. The Olympic champion, Yuri Ohashi. But we won't see any of those swimmers in the final a week from now. Cieplucha looks good. her teammate, Summer McIntosh, she was spectacular as well, very young.
Cieplucha was 115 plus on the breaststroke. Flickener was 120. Here comes Flick, though. Boy, I tell you, man, what a day she has had. She's not going to win this event, but she has had quite the day.
But it's Cieplucha and Toronto, her first win of the season.